If you have to ask what it is, PlayStation's finest, then God hates you. And so does Jesus. Fuck birds. Ken Shiro's gonna punch you in the cock and make it explode. Yes, I heard. Breaking news. Grand Theft Auto 6 is in development. Also breaking news. I woke up and took a shit. Yes, Dying Light 2 is good. And the One X player, the AMD systems will play it too. At playable I'm like in love. I'm in love. Why am I talking to you right now? I'm still doing shit. I gotta put my clothes on, boys. I might be naked.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. EXP Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vagina. Hey guys, it's scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose.
Birds are exposed. Your dad is exposed like a bird with a turd. But I'm not exposed. I'm not naked at all. Fuck birds. They are turds. Fuck these birds. They're birds, they're birds, they're birds, they're birds with turds.
You are exposed, sir.
These are some birds with turds. They just have big turds. Good evening, everybody. How are you? I'm just a man on the internet.
Do you think I'm on the fucking phone?
Hope you enjoy the videos today. Some strange stories are out there. There's actually more interesting stories tomorrow. However, I've been working on the Wii U video. This is a new in-box Wii U. Yes, I filmed the unboxing. You'll see it in the video. You want to know how much I spent on this? But at least this actually was new. At least it was actually new. It was. They didn't say it was new, and then they kind of said it was never used but opened once, and then it obviously was fucking refurbished. They didn't do that. But this was $150 for this fucking thing. It's not a bad controller, actually, though. It is weird having the buttons down here. You're used to having them like on the Switch. Ah! On the Switch, you're used to them being up here. And most other... Nintendo went the other route with that. And it definitely, like when you're going to reload in Call of Duty, which I don't recommend because Call of Duty runs like shit on the Wii U. Like you're hitting B on Black Ops 2 to reload, so you're going from here, what feels like 6 miles to here. I can't explain it. It's like it gets less obnoxious when you play for a little bit. She ain't giving me. She wants it returned. I know why she wants it returned too. I know why, because she wants to try to screw someone else over. And it. For me to here is Rich, you should return it. What are you making a conspiracy out of nothing? Okay, I get your point, but I'm not. If I go return that fucking Wii U, and then I may have to go. She's obviously not an ethical person. She'll be like, "Oh, I bet you just slapped your penis all over it. That's why it's not working now." Or more than likely that wouldn't happen. Then to get the refund, then to order another one, then. Who knows the same fucking... Because this person had 100% perfect score for customer service. So you can't trust anybody. Then to get another one, then with my luck, that one wouldn't fucking work. And then the video, oh, Rich, another video. Where's the Xbox video? Where's the Atari video? Where's the other... That's what'll happen to this one. The Xbox video, all the footage I recorded got all fucked. I got to find another way to capture it. That's where that one is. That one, the other ones, yeah, I suck with time management. That's on me. The Xbox one wasn't me. It was beyond my control. I have to figure out another way to capture. I want to see. You want to see me on G4? You think Adam Sessler would want me within 6 miles of him? That's so cute. So, so I want to get it done. So, yeah, I'm going to bring it up. I'm sure people are going to say, I'm going to get the small portion of people, oh, look, he could have got it returned. Because I'm going to be fully transparent. He's just trying to make drama for views. No, I'm not. What happens if I bought that, which a lot of people would have done, and just wanted to keep it boxed because they wanted the Wii U as a collectible, thinking it was new? That's what she was assuming. That's what she was assuming. She was assuming that I was never going to open it and never check it. And that's how she was going to get away with her bullshit listing. So, whatever. And I'm sure people say, oh, you're just looking at, that was clickbait. No, it's not clickbait. She said it was new. It's not new. She lied. End of discussion. The title flat out said it. And I know why she, like I said before, I know why she wants it back. She wants it back so she could screw someone else over. But you know what? It works. And I already have the video going. I'm already capturing gameplay footage. Like I said, if I returned it and went through this with my luck, I would get another one that's broken and the video would never happen. It'd be another review. I said I was going to review something and did it in USA. I don't get it, man. But you know what's so funny is that the shit targets that they have for the current gen consoles are weird, because I got it to run on a APU. I'm getting it. I have a Ryzen 7 5700U, and I'm running it at, I'm using Fidelity effects, so I'm sure it's, probably running at like 640 by 360 natively. But I'm getting, well, actually, no, because I have it on the quality setting, so it's probably a higher native res than that. But I could run it on a integrated graphics, and it's very playable. I was playing it last night. So I'm not sure why their targets are so low. I can understand if they're doing heavy ray tracing, fine, but 1080p, what are they? 1080p 60, I think, on all the consoles. 1080p 60? For performance mode, that's just crazy. I was expecting like either 1080p 120 or 1440p 60. That I could have seen. Oh, shit. Hey, Rich, I got into a car accident and almost died. Can I get the most sympathetic sounding thing you have on the soundboard? Of course.
Oh!
But I'm glad you're okay, all kidding aside. My aunt passed away. Jesus, I got some really happy first super chats. It's not your fault, but can I get a loud fuck cancer into the mic for her honor? Fuck cancer. More so than birds. That's awful to hear. I'm very sorry. When are you going to sell the channel to Microsoft for $70 billion? That would be the worst investment they have ever made. That is a fact. Not to downplay the first two super chats. I feel very sorry for Death Metal Dude. And for DBZ King. I'm glad you're okay, though. So that was my star. That's what happened. Superstar got me going on my Wii U. And I think I answered this one too. Wow, I totally answered the super chats out of order. GTA 6. Of course they're making a GTA 6. I'm like, of course. Yo, it's the girl Fluffy here for the Dark Souls Phil spam. Dark Souls Phil spam. What happened with Dark Souls Philly? So sorry, DBZ. Looking at an apartment in the city on Thursday. Good for you. Which city? I mean, obviously, you don't have to tell me any specifics, but just like New York City, Manhattan, or... Yet, Rich, yesterday was my birthday, turned 35, and still live alone with my cat. Can I get some intro guy's fart? Yes. Intro guy's fart. You want his fart. Yes, I'll give it... In the end, who prevails? Birds or men? Well, of course, the birds. As I spin drift on myself, and this has a tiny, teeny, tiny amount of juice in it. What is there like? There's 4 calories in one whoop-de-doo. 4, literally. Not 4D, 4. But it could leave if you get the sticky juices. Dark Soul. Oh, you want That is a man. That is a man. Birds and men will intermingle and create a new super species of bird men, or is it man birds? We're gonna have big cocks walking around. That definitely would not be me. How do you meet someone as an adult, like someone you're interested in romantically? I don't even know, man. Dating apps are funny. Like, I've been on a few, and it's like blatant. Like, if the microtransactions they had in dating apps were in even like free-to-play games, the entire internet would implode with rage. It's like, oh, and here's how it works. I was talking to a friend about this, and he's actually a good-looking dude with a big cock. So if you don't want to believe me, you could believe him. Okay? He was saying this. He was like, you know how it works? Here's the problem, is that all the women that we would be interested in, and he gets dates, so smaller rural city, okay. But the women that they're gonna get their inboxes filled up. I've seen, like, women have shown me the inboxes they have. It's like they're a leader of the free world. Like, it's insane. Like, you could be Brad Pitt and you're still probably getting as many messages in a day. Brad Pitt in his prime too. In a day in a month, I should say, that they get in a day. So what's going to happen? Their inboxes, they're like A&Rs for music labels back in the 2000s. So even if they would be interested in you, they may never see it. I've actually been on dates where they said, oh, I didn't even see you because I get so many messages. I didn't see the first couple. So that's happened to me too. But again, if you don't want to believe me, I'll rich, you're fat and ugly. Okay, good. My friend, like I said, ginormous cock, washboard abs, he can get women. So what happens is the women that everyone are interested in, they're flooded. They may never see. They may be interested, or they may not be. It's not that. It's not that my friend was like pushing himself up and being egotistical, but it's a very slim chance. So what happens is like only the. How can I put the less appealing ones are the ones that are more accessible that you won't want to be interested in. Is that a politically correct way to put it? Okay, yeah, we are. Don't say it. So what they do, because the way dating websites know this, okay, is they basically have, you could give a super like, or you could give a whatever to try to raise yourself up to the top. But the thing about those is it's a scam. It's a scam because the super like, you have a whole bunch of people that do the super likes then, thinking that's going to make them stand out. And what the weird thing is now in like 2022 is it's actually more normal to be in a date. Like, what are you going to do? Just like go look around grocery stores for people? Meet someone at work if you're at the, or at school if you're in college or whatever. So you could do that, but it's more normal, but it's such a joke. And they have more microtransactions than like EA did in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Gaming is very expensive. I never talk about how expensive gaming is. Me? Rapid intro guy, Wings, wife, and Rich's fart plus Rapid DS. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, you're saying Justin Bieber. So hold on. I have to. This is like a fucking finger twister. All right. So intro guy. Everyone, brace your fucking headphones. Brace your goddamn headphones. Intro guy, Wings wife, Riches. Jesus Christ. DBZ King, I missed your super chat. Yeah, some asshole cut me off. I had to slam on the cheeks. Some brakes. Slam on the cheeks. I slipped on the ice, smashed into a guardrail, and flung across 3 lanes of traffic. I'm lucky I didn't crash into canyon. Yeah. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, that's incredible, dude. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, but dude, I've been in, obviously the relationships didn't work out, but I've been in relationships where when it's good, it's not even about like getting laid. It's like you're just in a good, solid relationship. So that's not necessarily true. You know? So you got your money's worth. You got like $50 out of your $10. I made half of my audience deaf for you. That gamer and the birds. I will say I got it's now the standalone 4K 60 capture card from Elgato. It records nice video. Whether it's a car manufacturer, I hate it on my car. I have a touch button to open my fucking car now. I can open it with the key, obviously. Yes, I know. But just tactile buttons that you could touch are fine. Stop with why does it have on a recording device too, where you need to know if you're obviously it has a light that blinks, but it's like I already, and other people who reviewed it said sometimes you think you hit it and something happens, and it's stop with touch buttons unless they're absolutely necessary. Me and my cat enjoying eating chicken together at dinner time. Fuck birds. Does he not realize I'm the only one that could say that I hate you? He needs to learn that, okay. Oh, look, that's the 1S Player Mini I got to review, too. I need to split myself in two to do all these reviews, birds. So I'm going to play a bunch of Wii U games tomorrow like an asshole. Why? Because I'm reviewing the Wii U and you're a fucking bird. You're not a real bird, though. You're resin shaped like a bird. Shut up! Bird combat. I want to do here. Round 1. Fight!
You win. Perfect.
Imagine Carlos and DSP were in a fight, and these were their special moves. DSP does the spin kick snort. But the bird just comes back and shits all over him.
You win. Perfect.
The bird always wins. Don't fuck with him, Phil. It's not a game. It's not funny. Excuse me. Should I get a PlayStation 2 Fat or PS3 Cha-Cha? I don't know the exact models. Would I get the PS3 backwards compatible? I would get that out of the two of them. Especially because now the Fat PS3 that's fully hardware backwards compatible is old. But the PS2, the fat one, it's getting long in the tooth, man. So I have a fat Japanese PS2 right now. So I would get a PS3. I tried McDonald's Land, Air, and Sea Burger. It tastes all right. But now my hands look like Ronald McDonald Comelade Big Mac special sauce on my fingers and both. That would be a pulsating dick. That would be a pulsating dick. That would not be a pulsating dick. That would be a pulsating chicken sandwich. Not a pulsating dick. This is a family friendly show. Family friendly show. We don't talk about pulsating dicks on a family friendly fucking show. Can you Iron Man 2 Whiplash voice? I want my bird? What do you, I don't know what you mean. All right. So let's this one where it looks like Adam Sessler is getting fisted always seems like a good time. The game Vampire Survivor, I have not. What kind of game is it? So Halo Infinite's open world explained. So let's see what this is like. This is the golden child, I think it's color corrected weird, the red golden child of G4. Let's see what he offers that makes him a unique snowflake that stands out amongst the other reviewers on this platform. What? Make me hard, Adam.
After a 6-year wait that included a year,
Ah!
Halo Infinite is finally in the hands of gamers worldwide. One thing you may notice upon booting up the game is that for the first time, Halo has an open world. Now I know change is scary, so I've taken it upon myself to give you some...
You know what, though? As I've been playing a good amount of Halo Infinite, well, for me, a good amount of playing a game, it doesn't really feel that much different than, like, Halo 1. Obviously, the grappling hook is fucking amazing. You missed my last super. I like your channel, but I'm tired of you missing him, and you will miss this too. Foil, dude, it's not that I'm missing your super chats on purpose, and I think I answer more super chats in this platform, and I'm appreciative of all of them a lot more than most other content creators. But as I'm saying things and I'm doing stuff over here, sometimes it happens, you know. And I've had super chats get missed too that I've sent to people, and I understand how it is. Maybe that's the part of it too, but I don't get mad at them if they've missed it. You know what I mean? And it's not that I'm not appreciative of them, but shit happens, dude, you know? Yeah, he kind of sounds like Ben Shapiro. Like we're and first off, and Foil Grim, the one we were talking about, relationships, I definitely answered that, bro, without question. So you're getting mad at a super chat that I answered. I just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's like really red too. Does he like slap his face in frustration before he... I really wish Apple and TV would integrate their Apple TV software remote with these TV sets instead of... Yeah, nah. I actually like them both. I mean, I have Apple products and I have Android. I kind of like Android TV better. Sessler is the Keith Olbermann of... No one likes him, but he has name recognition, so he keeps getting... Yes! That is the best fucking analogy I've heard about him ever.
Tips to help navigate the...
Because everyone thinks Keith Olbermann's a fuck. I have never heard anything good about Keith Olbermann, ever. Like, never once. Never has anyone been like, he's all right. Everyone's been like, at best, he's a dick.
Expansive world of Zeta Halo.
And again, I could see if I was taking what he said. Yeah, Foil Grim. And the thing is, I'm not even trying. People in the audience, I answered it before. I kind of went into a tangent about your super chat. You missed my super chat from tomorrow, also Bird. So it does happen. I know it does happen, and I try to not make it happen. I wish YouTube had a better system to because I don't know why it is. Like, I'll start a stream, and sometimes you guys know you're here. The first 3, sometimes 4 super chats I have to go back in the chat and check because it doesn't show them in the viewer activity notifications. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know, but it doesn't. So they got to make a better system too. Hey, Rich, have you considered taking your number exposed and remixing it? I'm going to do another song about birds. And you know what? This time I'm going to fucking sell it. Why not? I probably missed out on being like a multi-millionaire because I was stupid. And I remember asking the guy, I think it was Kevin McLeod. That's where I think that he's the one who runs Incompetech. And I was like, dude, you mind if I see? He's like, yeah, you just, who gives a shit? I'm like, wait a second, hold on. So you're meaning that from 2016 I could have been fucking selling this and probably sold, made like, probably realistically, without being melodramatic, probably like $100,000. I would say, at least. Did I mention that I'm not that bright? Yes. Okay. Let's watch a man talk about a video game.
When Halo Infinite was first announced, 343 Industries made sure to tout it as the most expansive campaign in the history of the series. At first, it was unclear what that meant. Were we getting a procedurally generated Halo? Was it a full open?
No, they wouldn't have made it a procedurally generated Halo. Procedurally generated games mostly are shit. There's exceptions where the aren't a lot of the roguelike games procedural, and that kind of works for that. I get that. Checking to see if I missed any other super chats before we get deep into oh, I don't think I did. I think someone was just trolling.
Open world? Was this going to be our bridge into the metaverse? Did Master Chief now have his own personal island that hosts a Bunny Day Easter egg hunt every year? Luckily, no to the last part. While 343 has been reluctant to call Halo Infinite an open world game, after playing it to completion, I can safely say, yeah, it's an open world game. While the campaign's
well, thank you for that. Is the best journalism, 10 out of 10 journalism with journalists. Like, you can tell, I mean, Adam's done some great work. I don't care that he's not a fan of me. I don't give a shit. I don't, but he's literally phoning it in. Like, it's not, and there was like a chemistry that he had with Morgan Webb too, in terms of like being on screen together, that made it work too. Like, this is just, it's just there, Yeah, his voice, I don't know. He sounds like he doesn't want to do it. And we know from his, at least for multiple public times, he said like, he's done with the gaming community. I'm not even paraphrasing. Well, I am paraphrasing. I remember his exact quote, but yeah, he's just tired. Nah, bro, I knew we were old school. No wet fart, just socks. When supers don't get answered, not your fault. Just no wet fart. I said no, just socks. I'm like, wait, you're wiping your ass with socks? You're like my friend Dan, who had like literally like, I would say realistically without exaggerating, had like 5.5 pounds of cheese fries. It's literally like 5.5 pounds of potatoes pounded with cheese on top. He would always eat the whole fucking tray to himself, and they put bacon on it. But like, I could talk about like your arteries may get clogged just for me talk about it. And I remember he would pick the bacon off the plate when I went with him sometimes. And then they were walking around a campus, and he was like, he didn't say it to me because I wasn't there actually. Matt was there, and he was like, Matt, what's up, man? I think I'm gonna shit my pants. Oh, fuck. What do you mean? What are you talking about? And then Dan, because he's a big, tall Puerto Rican dude. You'd think he'd have a deep voice, but he talks like this. And he was like, I don't know what to do because we're in the middle of Vasta campus and I got to shit my pants. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but. So all of a sudden, you just see this big, tall Puerto Rican dude just run off into the fucking, literally in the woods. And he just blew ass, Matt said, and he had to use his T-shirt to wipe his ass. So he was just walking around. Matt was walking around Vassar campus with a big fucking tall Puerto Rican guy. And imagine the story. What's going on here? Well, he had to shit and there was no toilet paper, so he used his shirt. Oh, God. Oh, man, oh, man. Anyway, I don't even know how I went into that story, but let's continue with this masterpiece of a man.
Narrative does have some shortcomings. The open world gives you ample opportunity to engage in its strongest feature, the emergent gameplay. Infinite gives you a set of tools and
As a guy who has played a decent amount of Halo Infinite, I'll say I don't feel like it's that different. Like, if you go back and play Halo Combat Evolved, which I beat that, like, yeah, it's open world, but the map, even though it was linear, it was like, it almost does the same thing. Crisis feels like it's open world. It's not open world, but it feels like it because it's linear, but it's an open linear where you could go. That's kind of like how Halo, in a decent amount of aspects, so it doesn't feel like a jarring difference. It feels natural. I'm not saying that from a negative. It feels fine. It doesn't feel... Everyone was like, oh, no, they're going open world. It's going to ruin it. And I was kind of afraid of that, too. So I was no shitting on anybody. But it's fine. They put map markers. That's it.
and lets you go bonkers, piecing it all together for some insane combos. After a relatively traditional opening sequence, Halo Infinite plops you onto the surface of Zeta Halo, and more or less leaves you to your own devices. Like most modern open world.
What does this review offer different from like my editor's reviews, JKB? He does the same thing. It's, I would say, the same production value, arguably better. I look at this now, and this seems no different than like what Adam would do on G4TV back in the day. But the thing is, back in the day, people didn't have the variety that they have now. And you could just sense that he also doesn't give a fuck on top of it. That also, I got to burp on your breasts. Yep.
World games, you're given a map littered with icons that tell you exactly where to get your murder on. Some of you may be inclined to simply
where to get your murder on. And I love how he says it like, yep, that's a punchline. Please clap.
run and gun your way through the main.
Wouldn't really call, I mean, yeah, you're killing them, but it's not like I could play Halo Infinite in front of my kid. Like, so far I haven't, maybe there's a couple swear words here and there, but the deaths are not brutal. You know, if shit, there's more parts ripping apart in like Fear 3 than there is in Halo Infinite. The combat's very satisfying. I'm not taking away from it, but I wouldn't call it like violent.
Story and pay no mind to the side missions. This would be a mistake. The side missions not only spotlight some of the strongest aspects of Infinite's gameplay, but some of them are essential to helping you navigate the open world.
They're fun. I'll say that. They're fun.
Take, for instance, the forward operating base.
Wow, I've actually played enough of a game in recent times to actually be able to talk about it. Holy shit. Dude, he blocks everybody. He blocks everybody.
FOBs are tactical outposts held by the Banish. Capturing them not only unlocks fast travel, but they also give you access to the various weapons and vehicles you unlock as you progress through the campaign.
This is why sometimes I don't, for reviews. I know I read Insight from articles basically every day, but for reviews, I kind of, all right, I have the topic. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll put talking points. And I'm a decent script reader. I could read, you know, if I'm really focusing, I could read to the point where you may not even think I'm reading. You know, I'm a decent voice actor, but I don't want it to be so lifeless like this. Because you could just tell he's reading and it's not coming from him. Why do you come?
This oven.
I wonder if like that guy, like sometimes if like someone, like if he puts his thumb in his ass and that's what noise he makes, that's where he got his gobble from. The QVC guy. Just picture.
This oven.
Sounds like he's saying piss oven, the other guy too.
Hey, The further you get through the game,
I'm not a... yes, Lolcows, thank you.
the more expansive the world becomes, which makes fast travel an essential. Unless, of course, you just love you some walking. In which case, you do you, weirdo. One of the other new concepts Infinite introduces are high-value targets. HVTs or sub-bosses littered throughout the map that range in difficulty. Some can be a walk in the park, while others will have you amazed at just how many bullets an alien can take. The reward of taking down these...
You know what's funny is that I played... for some reason on PC I played on easy, but on the Series X I'm playing on normal. Man, the difference in one of the bosses... It's too easy on easy, and it's like fucking Dark Souls difficult on normal. I got through it, but it doesn't matter if you have full shield and full health. If he hits you with like that, especially like that focus beam, whatever the fuck he has, it's like that. It sounds like Jeeves, the robot. God, you're hit for 2 seconds on normal, you're dead. Like it's literally, it's a one hit. You know. That wasn't UPS. That was FedEx. There's actually been a few. I'm trying to think of which one. Are you talking about the one where they put the shit in the middle of the... Where FedEx during a tropical storm put it like the middle of my fucking lawn with like sideways rain coming down? I think I saw something come in from StreamLabs. I have to go check. Because if I don't remember now, I won't remember. Yeah, and I complained about that. Understandably so, on Twitter, and everyone was saying I was being entitled. I'm like, it's a fucking $400 thing. They put it in my front lawn in sideways rain in a tropical storm. Oh, you want the cute?
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
Targets are modified versions of existing weapons that are really fun to use. These aren't essential to gameplay, and some of the weapons are better than others, but when you find a modified weapon that really works with your playstyle, it takes the buttery smooth gunplay to another level.
The thing I'll say though is I always feel like it's a scavenge, and it kind of was with the other Halos too. But it's like a fucking scavenge. Like, all right, I understand they don't want you to just have some overpowered weapon. Like, what's that? It puts a spike through him. I forgot what the fuck it's called. It's almost like a harpoon that you could like take down the elites in like one shot. But so I get they wouldn't want you, but even like normal weapons, like man, like let me have it for more than like 10 fucking bullets. Skewer, thank you, skewer. Like, I understand you don't want it to make the gameplay unbalanced. And I hear I'm going to find out. I hear with Dying Light, too, like they say you get too overpowered. That was kind of, I guess you could say that was kind of with Dying Light 1, too. Like, once you're near max or maxed out, you're fucking like the Incredible Hulk. You could go in, like, with 1,000 fucking zombies and just drop kick them all without getting a scratch. I think it's safe to say that Carlos Ancestors is the robot chicken from Adults. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Fucking birds.
Those who have played the Far Cry games will be instantly familiar with the outposts scattered throughout the map. These are huge facilities that require you to either blow some shit up, sabotage some equipment, or maybe even a combination of the two if the game is feeling...
I'm going to say, God, why I feel like I'm review Halo Infinite yourself USA, which is probably should do that. Even it's Halo, it'll still get good views. There are some missions that get a little fucking fetch questy though. I'm like, this is fluff. Like when you have to go get the energy pack or whatever the fuck it is to get a lift to go. So you got to find 3 of them. So you have me run all the way here to get it, to go all the way back here, then go down here to go get this one. Then this one's not actually over there. So you have to go like all over the place. Like, what am I doing? And then the enemies they have you fighting there too. Those ones that fly in the fucking air are they're not hard. They're just not satisfying to kill. You know? So the fetch quest, but I mean, it's still, I'm generally, I'm kind of nitpicking, I'll admit it, but I am generally enjoying the game. It's the best Halo game to me since like Halo 3. Yeah, they are, and it's not even that they're hard. Oh, Richard, I'm not complaining because they're hard. They're not hard. They're not challenging, I should say. What I'm complaining, it's just not fun. And then there's that weird thing. If you grapple onto them, why does Master Chief automatically grapple? Like, you don't even have to hit down the right analog stick to do a melee. Which I guess that when they I can't talk. I guess when they developed it, they thought it would be easier to kill them. No, it actually makes it harder. It's a pain in the ass. So they're not fun all around. They're just obstacles. But besides for that, I've been generally enjoying the campaign. Even with the open world, the pacing of the game is pretty good. And I'm not going to know the names of anything because I don't give a fuck to look them up. And I just like blowing shit up. When you get like the capsules that are full of like, whether they're pink, blue, or yellow, and you grab them with the grappling hook and you just throw them, and then there may be a whole group of enemies over there, but there may be something there that's explosive. It's like, it turns into like Just Cause Halo. I'm going to shut the fuck up and actually let us watch the video. Thanks, Rich. That would be great. Thank you. Hey, Rich, I got an RGB SCART CRT. Holy shit. After seeing your CRT vid, only costs $150, makes retro games look way better now just because that's how they were designed to be played. Like, Sega literally did dithering because the Genesis didn't have built-in transparency effects. The Super Nintendo did. Both systems had their strengths and weaknesses. The CPU inside the Sega Genesis was wildly more powerful, I guess you could say. It was at least faster. That's where they got the whole thing with blast processing from. But the Genesis couldn't do transparency effects. So when there was water, what they would do, like a waterfall in Sonic the Hedgehog, this is what they literally did. They would do every other line. Then the CRT televisions would kind of blend those together so it would look transparent, like it was see-through, like water. So they would actually use the TV's limitations to implement transparency effects, essentially. So you'll enjoy the shit out of that, man. Yeah, we got so fucked in the States during the analog days. We had the main thing to plug stuff in with was composite. You guys had RGB, so much clearer. How much would I have to donate for you to play a game? You'll probably complain the entire time, but we'll get some laughs. Kingdom Hearts. Play a stream of it, or do I have to complete it? Now the music goes on. I love birds. Birds. I love birds. They lay turds. Birds. They didn't call, actually, Foil Grim Titty. I just called him Foil Grim Titty. Okay. It was other people. Like, it was just the typical assholes. I'm like, what do you, they literally have a Twitter to complain too. Me, the big evil YouTuber, which I'm not even big on YouTube anyway, calling out the wee little multi-billion-dollar international corporation. Poor them. Whatever shall they do? I hope they survive from the 200 likes that my tweet got. I don't even think it got that. Kingdom farts, low reverb fart noise.
Really wild. Gates are more sprawling endeavors that require you to take on wave after wave of Banished. Now, you might be asking your computer screen, why should I take these on? Well, if you give me a damn minute, I'll tell you. Successfully taking down gates and outposts gives you massive amounts of valor. The more valor you gain, the more vehicles and support soldiers you unlock. Though if you watch our review of Halo...
Didn't he start running a company, like an advertising agency or something? I don't know exactly what it was, but didn't he do something like that after he left Rev3 Games?
Halo Infinite, you know that much like Shrek, the soldiers aren't exactly the sharpest tools in the shed.
That's actually pretty funny. Enrique McQuaid, thank you very much. Yeah, same, mainly composite here in Australia. So when I see this dude selling an imported European RGB SCART TV, I was like, hell yeah, I'm buying. Yeah, what was with composite, man? Composite was so, I mean, it was a step up from RF, but it was so Googlefish, can you sniff your own dick? Of course, dude, my dick is small. Of course I can't. One stream of a game I know I'm going to despise and get really stressed out with. I will stream 4 hours, $150. Then I'll do it. And yes, I'll actually do it. I could do a stream. If I like it, maybe two. Who knows? Maybe I'll get into it. It's not my, I could tell it's not my kind of game, and I will suffer. He sounds like he is. He kind of does sound like, he does sound like Ben Shapiro.
While the soldier AI isn't...
But it has to be a donation in one shot. Why do I do that? Because I usually hit those goals. If I... Oh, Rich, if you hit XYZ goal, will you do this? Then I would have to do... Rich, if you hit XYZ goal, will you run naked outside, film it, have a TOS strike on your channel, and slap your ass cheeks? It would always happen. Because that's why I do like the one dono will make it happen thing. Thoughts on the M1 iPad Pro? I'm considering replacing... The iPad Mini is very nice. I have one. Yeah, I would almost say wait at this point because I'm sure they're coming out with like the newer M1X or M2 maybe.
The greatest, the vehicles you wind up unlocking really come in clutch as you start to get toward the end of the campaign. Valor can also be gained by free and captured UNSC soldiers. These events are probably the least...
Dude, if someone donates 150, I will play the game for them. The GTA trilogy is best. So my only thing, yeah, dude, it's going to be an amazing iPad. But at this point, it's like you're in the 11th hour. They're probably going to be coming out with new ones. The best guy I could probably kill you with. I could kill you with a fart though, but so I can give you. No, man, I got you, dude. I'm just I keep it real with everybody in my audience. Why can't I press play? What is going on?
Least essential of Infinite side quests, as they don't give you too much in the way of valor, and the soldiers usually get themselves killed immediately after you save them. But
yes.
Hey, who am I to stop you from...
That is true. Soldiers are fucking terrible. Every time I release them, oh, we're here to help you, Chief. I'm dead, Chief. Great. You were safer. You would have had a longer, happier life if I kept you fucking held hostage and didn't shoot you free.
From fighting for a lost cause. Now, we've talked a lot about the events scattered throughout Halo's open world, but these aren't the only new aspects Infinite brings to the table. Throughout the game, you gather equipment, like the drop shield, recon dart, and most importantly, the grapple shot. All of these devices are upgradable with collectible Spartan cores. While you'll come across some of these in missions, taking over FOBs will reveal where Spartan cores are hidden across the map.
Oh shit, I never upgraded any of my stuff and I've been playing for a while. Not playing on normal on the Xbox Series. I probably should upgrade, huh? Oh god, I'm such a fucking boomer.
There are only a few things in this world that can make a person feel like a god. Money, power, and the fully upgraded grapple shot. The dopamine rush of punching the armor off a brute never gets old. I highly recommend going after these cores, if only to fully upgrade the grapple shot. It's easily Infinite's best new mechanic.
Yeah, I agree with that too. All right, we're on the same page with
And
that.
unlocking its full potential takes gameplay to another level. Beyond the sheer pleasure of punching a brute to death, the upgraded grapple unleashes an area of effect attack that is almost a necessity for navigating the hordes of banished you have to battle in the late game.
That's probably why I've been having such a tough time later in the game. Done deal. So which one? That's fine. Chuckman, I'll do it. I have the PS5 here. I have the Series X here. Which one? Tell me which one. But thank you. I'll get it tomorrow. I know why they want me to do it, and I know why to them it's worth the money, because it'll be the most awkward experience for me. Series X. All right. If I don't know if it's on Game Pass. If I have to buy it, I'll buy it. That's okay. I appreciate it, so of course I will. Now I have to piss though. Adam's gonna stare at you seductively while I piss. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And yes, Foil Grim Timmy, I can take shit. You're a pain in the ass, but I like you. Yeah, so what game? No one said yet what game. Dude, there's cheating. I feel like when I play Call of Duty, like, I know there's a perk that you could do in Vanguard. I forgot the name of it, where you're shooting at an enemy, and if you miss them, it keeps them highlighted for a second, even if they're behind a wall. That's fine. But there's people who have these cheats. I don't know necessarily. I don't use them, so I don't really look into them. But at least I know on PC, like, there was a dude I did, that long hair dude who looked like he hasn't washed in like 6 months. He was a streamer on Twitch, and he got caught using a cheat where you could see people through the walls permanently the whole match. So, yeah, that's why I'm enjoying Halo Infinite. I'm not worrying about fucking campers or cheating bullshit artists or... Let's get back to this man.
Spartan cores aren't the only collectibles on the map. Audio logs are sprinkled throughout the outposts and FOBs. In most games, audio logs are just glorified lore dumps that sound like voice actors in the middle of a character improv exercise.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay. Kingdom Hearts 3. Got it. What can I get on the PS5 and Series X? Let me see what people are going to... Let me, because what I'll do is I'll end up playing it Monday because I'm going to have my kids Sunday. Tomorrow I'm working on the Wii U video and doing videos for YouTube. I have a Wii U that isn't new, but I keep everything when I buy it. I still have the original box and plastic shields. All right, send me, we may talk, man. I mean, like I said, for now, I'm going to at least use this one to keep for the footage and stuff like that. Returnal.
That's not so much the case in Halo Infinite. There's a notable time gap.
So we'll do the Kingdom Hearts stream Monday.
Between the
I'll look on Xbox and PS5 after the stream. There'll be a Kingdom Hearts played.
Events of Halo 5 and Infinite, and the audio logs help fill in that gap and give a little bit of clarity as to the what and why of the game's primary conflict. Not a lot, but enough to make you go, oh, I kind of get what's happening. That would have been cool to see and understand. For all these changes, Halo Infinite does throw a nod to longtime fans with the inclusion of skulls. In true Halo tradition, these are carefully hidden throughout the map and change the way certain mechanics work. If you were worried the open world nature would remove these series stalwarts, rest assured they're still here, provided you're willing to work for them. Here are the top 5 things you deserve to know about Halo.
Thirst Quenched by Dr. Pepper.
Thirst Quenched by Dr. Pepper. Number 1.
That's a perfectly fine way to do an ad, though. I'm not going to knock him for that. It's kind of smoother than my ad integrations. My fucking ad integrations. Oh, man. The story so far is Kingdom Hearts game is one set. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 might be on Game Pass. All right, I'll take a look. And if I have to buy it, I buy it. So what?
Maybe multi.
So far, the story so far is Kingdom game in one set. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 might be on Game Pass. Okay.
Player, Halo is synonymous with online multiplayer. From Team Deathmatch.
You have Wii U gamers. You have the amiibos.
SWAT to even its online Forge, it's undeniable that Halo paved the way for online multiplayer for gaming everywhere. With
you can so obviously tell. You see his eyes.
that in mind, it is insane to think that Halo almost didn't.
I'm sure aren't all of them like that. Kingdom Hearts. That's why I can't fuck with like the Metal Gear games, man, or even like Fallout. Fallout is I tried
have multiplayer at all. Don't get me wrong, Halo has a great campaign, but let's face it, you don't stay up until 4 a.m. for this story. You play to demolish your cousin Greg in split-screen shoddy snipers on Guardian. Number 2, your AI is in another castle. Cortana is one of the main characters of Halo. Her inclusion is so iconic that Microsoft named its own AI assistant after her. But did you know that the voice actor Jen Taylor also voices another major character for another iconic franchise? That's right. Jen is also known for her work as Princess Peach for Nintendo. So, if you want your game to be a flagship game for your console, all you need to do is hire Jen. You heard me, Sony. Hashtag Jen Taylor for Kratos. Number 3. It was Apple's game. Master Chief, the most popular Microsoft character since Clippy, almost wasn't the Xbox exclusive character we all know and love. In fact,
yeah, they first showed it working on a Power Mac G3. Steve Jobs introduced it.
In fact, Halo was first shown in 1999 at the Macworld Expo by Steve Jobs himself. That's right, Halo was almost a Mac game. Can you imagine? A Mac game. Does that even exist? Number 4, why Combat Evolved? When Halo eventually did become a Microsoft exclusive, it was actually Microsoft's idea to add the subtitle Combat Evolved, which did not go too well with the developers at Bungie. Truth be told, both sides have pretty valid arguments. If you had never heard of Halo, your first thought would have probably be angels, pearly gates, and ye almighty. Not necessarily a space battle FPS with super soldiers and
haven't seen it. I heard mixed things, though.
laser swords. But on the other hand, while calling your game Halo Combat Evolved definitely helps alleviate the Angel stigma, it's also like saying Hot Dog Sandwich Evolved, which while true, is still sorta dumb. Number 5. Development was a big pizza party. The team at Bungie has disclosed that over the course of Halo 3's development, they ate over 20,000 pounds of pizza. Let's break that down. A medium 12-inch pizza weighs around 2 pounds, so that would be 10,000 pizzas total. Over the 3 years of its development, that's roughly 10 pizza pies a day, proving that in order to make something truly great, all you need is a little bit of blood, sweat, and pepperoni grease. This has been the top 5 things you deserve to know about Halo. Don't forget to treat yourself to an ice cold Dr. Pepper. Halo Infinite backs up 343's claim.
He did not look happy holding that Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that's crazy amount of calories,
Of
man.
providing the most expansive Halo campaign yet. Not only are there plenty of events to do across the map, but the gameplay loop gives you plenty of incentive to at least check some of it out. Whether you like to loot or just like to shoot.
Tommy Fenster? Who the hell is that? Tommy Fenstermacher? I say it
Infinite provides plenty of things to do regardless of your playstyle. While I wasn't crazy about the story, I truly dug the gameplay loop 343 crafted.
I played a little bit of it last night on the 1X player. A little bit. I was too late, though, so I'm going to play it this
with
week.
its open world. And remember, kids, if you only take one thing from this video, it should be this. Upgrade your grapple shot. You can thank me later. All right, thanks for watching. If you managed to stick around to the end, do us a favor and frag that subscribe button and melee the bell and grapple shot the like button. If you're simply jonesing for more Halo content, check out our review of Halo Infinite and the explainer of the game's free-to-play multiplayer. See you soon.
Okay. That's about all the G4 for now that I can take. Oh man, listen. And I got another story about them tomorrow too. And Rich, why do you keep talking about it? Because they keep doing shit to talk about. A lot of people brought up, oh, Rich, that happened with Kevin Pereira back in the whole thing with him viewbotting on Twitch back in 2018. I'm like, yeah, but if I didn't know about it, a lot of other people didn't know about it. I'm sure he didn't want a lot of people to know about it. You know? I didn't know about, oh, he was just doing it as a character, but I'm like, it's like, dude, I talk about titties and all that stuff on here all the time. And I'm not for sexism. I despise it, actually, to be quite frank with you. But you can't go, it's weird, when you were using that as your persona to play up. Turn off achievement notifications. Okay. Yeah, I mean, are they actually on TV too? I don't know. Is G4 actually on TV? Is it even worth their time to be on TV? You know, let's look up some QV. I don't know why I can't get sick of the QVC shit, man. I saw the one about a poll, but I don't even know which. I know, you know how much I know about Kingdom Hearts? A horse's butthole. He just said electronics. It can't. Oh no. Oh, we got this. We got the original tech expert. No, it's too annoying. I don't want it. I am error. It gets on my. I would use it like once. I mean, the gobble 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 is. It's like ASMR to me. Oh, the man is back. The man is back. He's the original, man. When we first started watching these.
It's here. Welcome to a whole new...
It's here. Welcome to a really mediocre tablet that we're going to sell for $200 over MSRP. Birds.
This is the all-new operating system where we can create, connect, and play, where we can start and do more. Stop searching and start finding. Personalize and...
Read that script, baby. Because let me tell you, Windows 11, at least for now, is not that much different than Windows 10. I'm sure there's features that I don't know about, nor do I give a fuck about, at least for now. But it's not like, you know... Like, at least, admittedly, Vista was fucking shit. Okay, towards the end, it ended up just being Windows 7 with all the updates. But Vista was initially complete fucking shit. But at least Vista did feel like a new experience when you went from XP to Vista. I know they had, like... No, they didn't have anything in between XP and Vista, I don't think. Did they? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? But... with Windows 10 to Windows 11, all right, it has different sounds, and they made the taskbar and or whatever it is, all the shit in the center to match up with like Mac OS. Turn the volume up. Their volumes, no, all right, it was down. It was down. Sometimes their volume is low, but I guess this time it was me. But at least Vista did feel like a new experience. No, but the Wii U's working, man. You don't have to lend me anything. The Wii U's working. I appreciate it. Hey, Rich, I got the 1X player, but all the games I try play just crash. I'm not sure. Which one do you have? Do you have the Intel one? Because let me tell you something about Intel chips. When I talk, I'm eventually going to talk about this. Intel chips are fucking... I don't care that they're XE graphics fine. They're more powerful than the Vega graphics, the integrated graphics. I get that. But if the drivers suck, then who cares? The drivers for Intel for gaming are fucking border. Like, some games work, but they're most don't work great, and some actually do run better on there than they would run on AMD's current integrated graphics. I know they're upgrading them soon, but the driver support's terrible. If we ever started a YouTube channel and learn what to do, not from you teaching us, the man Rich. What? If we ever started a YouTube channel when learn what not to do from you teaching us, you the man. Thank you for saying I'm the man. But I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I do have birds, though. I mean, yeah, even going from like Windows 3.11 or whatever the fuck was the last Windows 3, going to 95 was a big jump, you know? Windows XP to Vista, big jump. Windows Vista or Windows 7 to Windows 10. Windows 8 was kind of looked like Windows 10, but Windows 8 was fucking... They were trying to do the whole tablet shit. Yeah, and it's so outdated and there's so many security issues, but there's a lot of offices all around the world that are using... I'm sure there's doctors' offices using XP and they're holding the operating system together with the IT departments like patching it up security-wise with duct tape and Band-Aids.
Customize in ways that you could never even imagine. With new themes, your computer becomes truly yours. Hey, look, let's stay productive. Whether it's schoolwork, homework, work, or maybe it's going to be experiences in...
Or you're going to masturbate while your wife's at work.
projects? Is it your apps? Maybe it's connecting one-on-one with all your friends and family. Maybe it's those Zoom calls, Skype calls, team calls, whatever it may be. One touch and you're able to access.
Yeah, but unless you're doing stuff for work, who's really doing, like, even as a PC guy, I love PCs. I'm not doing this kind of stuff on PCs. Mostly. If I have to do documents, of course, a PC, but
things that you simply could not do before as easily as this. It's about making widgets that are uniquely yours as well, with information that you want to see, things that you want to do. It's about making the most of the time in front of the screen, a computer and an operating system that automatically adapts. Whether it's typing, touching, or using your voice, you can interact with Windows 11 in ways that you simply could.
Jesus, he's giving like a UN speech. The fuck, man?
Could never ever do before. We are excited tonight to debut and share with you all of the things that we are feasting our eyes upon for school, for work, for gameplay, whatever it may be. Windows 11 is an all-new experience that we think you will.
Ah, that's how they hook. What is DirectX 12 Ultimate? I've been out of the loop, even though I game on PC. What is DirectX 12 Ultimate? I'm sure that's a Windows 11 exclusive, right? Gee, they did that with. That was a thing. They always fucking do that. It was to get DirectX 10. It was Windows. You had to have Vista. You want to have the best experience on Crysis, you got to get at least, above the table. The only way you could get DirectX 10 was with Vista. There was ways that people patched around it that you could have DirectX 10 on PC, but that's what they did. Then with Windows 7, it was Windows 11. Yes. Then they kind of stayed with DirectX 11 for a while. Whoa! And then when they went to 10, it was 12. Who farted on me? Flashback Turtle farted on me. I used to work at a Whataburger, and one of the screen went out, so the test just came in, so it was running Windows 95. Oh, I believe it. Dude, anything to save $1, they don't care. They'll use the most antiquated... Man, if they had a computer running on fucking coal, they would still be using it if it was cheaper.
Absolutely adore. It's been designed for any device.
It wouldn't
Things
be.
that we've got in our home, they're all going to connect together. They're all going to work in harmony.
I've never seen a teenage man feverishly fly an airplane like that. He's like, it's just going in one direction. He's like this with the analog sticks. He's like, bird? He's like, yeah, I'm just, flying a plane, man. I wouldn't know if that timing was good. The fact that you did it, 7-minute mile, I would think that would be pretty good. Surprisingly, we use Windows 10 at the medical facility, but man, we use some crappy slow Dell Aptiplex Yeah, so it's wildly outdated hardware they're trying to shoehorn it on. When I get home to a fast PC, I wish I had at work. Yeah, surprisingly, yeah. And dude, it's kind of not that they have to have powerful hardware. Like, look, man, get like HP Stream laptops for fuck's sake. Who gives a shit? But you have this old antiquated hardware like holding medical records. Yeah, I know it goes to the cloud and shit now. I get that too. But it still concerns me. You're a fucking bird. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would suggest that, Jimbo, because I've been sent many of, I won't even really review them. I'm going to review this one for 1X. But by itself, which is the way it's like, okay, this has Thunderbolt 4, I believe, on it actually, so you could hook up an eGPU, but you're gonna just get a goddamn gaming laptop at that point. I want it, so I want a game on this, And the if you buy the AMD 5700U version of the One X player, playing Halo Infinite solid 30 FPS for a portable device that's pretty amazing. Especially because it's not like a super well... Like, I have to run it at sub 1440p on my RTX 3090 to get 120 FPS and at high settings. Not even at ultimate. Or, like, it's a step below whatever the highest is. So that's pretty impressive. I'm running Dying Light on it. And that's the AMD 5700U version. And even though it's large, it's still pretty comfortable, too. So, yeah, if you have the Intel version, I would recommend returning it. They're all going to synchronize in ways that we could only have dreamt of in the past. As it said just then, welcome home. Our computers and phones are going to spy on us in ways we never thought possible. Can't achieve an erection? Your phone is going to catch it and then send you ED medication recommendations. Because we live in the dystopian future. Welcome. You've got mail. Files done. Goodbye.
Home to your brand new.
So yeah, dude, do yourself, as a person who hated the Intel version and then got the AMD version and been fucking in love with it, yeah, get the AMD. And like, there's so many quality of life things that I don't think we're obviously not going to see on the Steam Deck. Like, it has a turbo button so you could change the TDP on the fly. It has hardware. It has like software and hardware built in, so you don't have to use like a third-party app for mouse control with the analog sticks. It's just the only thing the AMD version doesn't have, and I've seen a lot of reviews make this error and no one fix it, is doesn't have a fingerprint sensor. But oh no, I don't think it's a big deal anyway, personally. But I have a small penis, and I'm a middle-aged man who talks about video games and the internet, so don't listen to me. Ah, man. Fuck birds, right? I'm okay with the military using floppy disk. Harder to track. Can you imagine if the military linked their hardware onto... Oh, my God. They would never... There's no amount of security that would keep... foreign intruders from hacking into our infrastructure.
New Windows 11 experience. All right. There's a lot to share with you. There's a lot to get excited about. No.
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
I just feel like hitting buttons. What else do I have here?
Where else in the country can you have access to this but on HSN? The rest of the country, this will be available on October.
Man, he says this with more passion than I see people at their weddings. Holy shit.
The 5th, we have it first, and that means you have it first. We want to share with you that we have put together an extraordinary offer to celebrate Windows 11 HP.
Yeah, I saw what happened with Gamers Nexus. Holy shit. What, Newegg, like it's some scam they have where so they could basically, from what I got, I was half paying attention, but I knew he got, like it was, they were basically saying that he broke a motherboard that he didn't break. Yeah, this is very 2000. Look at this thing.
The number one laptop company, computer company in America today has brought to us a big, bold 17.3-inch touch screen. A computer with Intel Pentium Gold, a new generation of processing power.
Intel Pentium Gold. What is it even? It's not even a dual 4-core chip yet, is it? Or did they finally say, all right, we'll make them? That's their end. That's like once. Do they even still make Celerons? Like what would be considered a Celeron? Intel Pentium Gold. You can't even edit 1080p on this fucking thing. Oh my God. His boner is going to pierce through that cheesy jacket and knock over that pink HP computer. Holy shit.
A computer that has 8 gigs of RAM, we can multitask, and a computer that has an astonishing 512 gigs of solid-state drive. No moving parts, no getting hot on your knees, but an extraordinary...
You don't know that. How many, does anyone know how many cores that chip is?
Ordinary seamless experience with a retail value over $1,000.
He's not going to say. He's just going to call it Pentium Gold the entire time because it's coming from a British guy and it has the word gold in it. Yeah, I guarantee you. Well, let's place bets. I could be wrong, but I guarantee you he's not going to say how many cores because 2 sounds shitty, and it is. It is if it's only 2.
We have 2 options.
I know Pentiums. And then I remember Intel, because they were such shit, made a big deal when they had hyper-threaded dual-core Pentium chips. Like, whoop-de-doo. They did that in like 2018 or 2019 too. Like, who gives a fuck? Put 2 more cores in it.
Would you like it without Microsoft?
No, no one was rocking dual core chips in 1997 I was excited to get a Pentium 2 running at 400 megahertz in 1997. No one was doing multi-core chips. Now there were some people I know that had dual processors, like dual Pentiums. Windows 11 requires at least an 8th gen CPU and up. The lowest tier 8th gen has 4 cores. Celerons are all dropped on 11. Rest in peace, Celerons. Yeah, there's some computers here I can't fucking upgrade. Which I'm not really losing too much sleep about. But it's kind of... I get what they're doing with the security thing. I understand that. But first, if you know someone's going to circumvent it anyway. Secondly, it's planned obsolescence 101. Because... just like that, they're slowing down, but just like that person who just super chatted before said they worked at a medical facility, they're still using like optiplexes from like fucking 2005. Like people, like there's businesses that and will not upgrade. And it's like, all right, how are we going to get them to, they're going to have no fucking choice eventually. They're going to eventually stop Windows 10 support, not anytime soon, but eventually. And then it's just going to be like, all right, you either don't have computing abilities unless you could do it all on your smartphone or you upgrade your PC. They're on to your fucking scam. I want 30%. 30%. 35 then. Fuck you.
Microsoft Office or with Microsoft Office. When we talk Microsoft Office, of course, we're thinking programs like Word and Excel and PowerPoint and OneNote, all the things that we
Kingdom
typically
Hearts
use
on Monday.
regularly. The difference
Oh
between
God,
with
I'm
and
gonna have to
without
get really
Office
stoned.
is only $50. As an
Like
added
next
bonus,
level
with
stoned.
every computer that is purchased tonight, you will receive an official HP wireless mouse.
You'll receive a wireless mouth based around ergonomically designed around my mouth, so you can feel like I'm sucking on your cock. Oh man, yo, you're gonna get one of those. They have those shits. They have those shits too, where it's like you have a Bluetooth controlled like fleshlight, and you can make it feel like it's sucking on your wiener. Why? What is just wrong with stroking your cock and just...
Oh, the camera's on.
What happened to the good old days of just either putting it in a real hole, whatever hole you choose, and whatever, hey man, whatever makes you happy. If it's a consenting hole, put it in the hole. Dude, having Bluetooth artificial holes satisfy our needs. What's wrong here, Bird? No, it's not based on the atom architecture. I thought they killed that off. They can't be that anemic. No. No, I could see it be like the Pentium. No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to a Pentium chip in terms of being interested in it since like 9th grade of high school. No, that's not true. 11th because I had a Pentium too. I ran at 166 megahertz NEC Riva one. Oh my God, you had a Riva, one of the old GPUs from NVIDIA. You know what the video card was? Wasn't that NVIDIA? like it just I like, hey, look, I'm sure these things work great, man, and they probably, you know, vacuum clean your wiener. But I would just be like, all right, hey Siri, open up the app to suck my cock.
I won't respond to that.
Neither would my penis. Artificial holes aren't bad for you, and you could customize them to really make a hot experience. Hey, man. And that's the thing. Like, I respect whatever makes someone happy so long as it's with a product that's they choose to use, or if it's between two consenting adults, whatever it is. But that's just me.
Mouse. It connects via Bluetooth, so you're going to get the HP wireless mouse, and we're going to include the 123. What's the 123? Well, 1 year of accidental damage valued at $43. 2 years of HP Smart Friend. If you've got questions, the amazing team at HP, they're
1 year of accidental, you could pour coffee all over it. What happens if I pee on my computer? Imagine I peed on my computer, and I was just like, you need like, sir, this computer smells like urine. Yes. Why? What happened? I urinated on it. Why? Why not? Like, what does it cover? Like, is that accidental? Like, does it cover shit like that? Yeah, and these motherfuckers will test you. Like, I remember I told you I worked at Fire Dog many moons ago at Circuit City. And this dude came in literally with a box of rubble. I don't even know if it was from the same piece of equipment. It's like, yeah, you could tell he was like geeked up on fucking, he probably did a bump like on the fucking door handle of Circuit City. Snorted a bump. And he was just like, yeah, man, I don't know what happened to this. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. Like, dude, it looks like a fucking, someone took a fucking hammer to it. It's like, yeah, it's my ex's. Yeah, someone probably did. That was probably me, and I was coked up. I'm like, dude, we can't take back something that looks like it was purposely smashed. Like, it looks like someone ran this motherfucker over 6 times. Like, reversed forward. So I always wonder about that. Like, where's the limit? Like, if someone R. Kelly'd their computer, can they bring it to you and will you fix it? Rich, I just looked and found out Microsoft is letting first gen Ryzen run on Windows. Just turn TPM on, low install base. You just got to go into the BIOS then and turn it on? Okay. Thank you for letting me know this information.
experts are there to help you. That's
why did I
valued at $360.
Oh, we have an hour here. We're going to be here for a while.
And three years of Find My HP, valued at nearly $90. It's peace of mind when you order your computer. Okay, now you need to choose which color you'd like. Which is catching your eye? Is it going to be...
Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ, you are really enthusiastic. Which color would you like? Would you like me to suck your cock as you're ordering? Yeah, I said suck your cock. Yeah. And fuck you.
the classic gold down front.
Here we go. Classic gold. It's not, can't just be gold. Has to be classic gold. Classic. It's a classic color of gold. You're a classic color of bird.
Is it the silver? Notice the color coordinated Bluetooth mouse.
Yeah, it has not gone over my head. I have noticed there, British Phil. British Philip Burnell. Wait, no. Always remember, he does not laugh like that. He laughs like ha 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 ha.
Watch your balls.
You win. Perfect.
That was just the thing that I did.
Is it perhaps the rose gold on the back row, or is it this?
What the fuck is in there? Dude, why did you say that with...
#1 seller with hundreds of people ordering already. We all know...
They're tripping over each other. They're slapping the shit out of me. Grandma Phyllis has slapped Auntie Faye's titties to get a hold of this, whatever fucking color it is. But they probably are, man. There's people are so fucking stupid. Like, they'll have like the doorbuster deal at Walmart, and it's like a, it's like a $10 pair of headphones that they're selling for the doorbuster deal of $9.99, and you will have motherfuckers, just because it's supposedly a deal, beating the shit out of each other for it. Why? Because we are fucking animals. We are absolutely animals. Why am I getting so deep and sad with all of this?
You're getting Grandpa excited. You're getting Grandpa excited.
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
My uncle still uses Vista and doesn't want to upgrade Chrome. Works on it still, surprisingly. Well, they usually have drivers and stuff around for surprisingly a long time. Why am I staring at the camera like this right now? Do you know? I don't know. What if someone took a shit on the keyboard and closed it? I wonder if it was covered under the... Yeah! Hi, there are turds on my laptop. Will you clean them? You can stand up now. It's fine. They're all watching you. Yeah, like, all right, so like, say my 3-year-old, he was like, you know what, you see me. I call him Caveman Snugs because he's smart little boy, well spoken, but he just reminds me of a little caveman. Like, he was just like, he took off his diaper, we're potty training him. So he was just like, you know what, I'm just taking this pull-up off, and he just literally spreads his cheeks and goes to town on my laptop. Are they going to cover my I call them Snugs. Are they going to cover Snug turds? HP, are you going to clean off my son's turds? I don't know. Maybe they won't.
So it would be the case. It's the teal. Folks, it's like we have cut open an agate, a crystal. It's like we've cut open a gemstone and we see this beautiful design on the inside.
Just colored cheap plastic, which is fine. Look, I get this is an aesthetic that their demographic would be interested in. I'm sure they do a bunch of market research, and then they sit down with this British man and tell him to relax his boner over these colors. Hey Siri, what's my nickname?
You're Richard, but since we're friends, I get to call you a succulent man with succulent nipples and succulent birds.
You're welcome, Robert.
I'm going to show you the imagery of the keyboard. Look at the detailing. This is the only color that has a color matched keyboard. By the way, it's an alphanumeric keyboard, so you've got the numbers as well as the QWERTY keyboard at the...
Admittedly, in his defense, because I always try to be objective, that is a thing, because there are a lot to free up real estate. They'll get rid of the numeric keypad, and not that I'm an accountant or anything, but it is nice to have numbers instead of having to go up top here. Okay, he has me on that one. Thank you, British man.
The side, it's fabulous. If your computer is letting you down, if it's old, if it's slow, if it's too hot, if it's too heavy, if your computer that you use right now is not a touch screen, if your computer is not doing the things the way you want it to be done, upgrade to a brand new 2021 HP and upgrade to Windows 11. Folks, we've got it. Nobody else has, and we are, as we had expected, experiencing massive demand right now. Teal is outselling all other colors significantly. So I'm going to go over the delivery dates, folks, so you know where you stand. If you choose teal with Office, okay, you'll get it October 22nd at the latest. Everything else is October 8th. So teal with Office, October 22nd. Every other option will be October 8th. We also do VIP financing, 12 months or 18 months, depending.
HP. I got to look this up. Why are you making me do this? All right, we'll go to Amazon first. HP 17.3 laptop. Okay. Laptop, Pentium, Gold maybe, because there's a lot of different models here. Nope. HP laptop. The pricing actually isn't horrible. Bro, it's all right, Foil Grim. You could just come to the streams and hang out, and I appreciate that you're here, dude. Is gold old? I don't know anything about, like I said, I've never been like, I have a hankering to buy a Pentium. I've never done, like, I don't care.
On whether you buy with or without Office. And of course, we do have these on FlexPay, any major credit or debit card, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. We will do FlexPay that brings it home for $130 or $140. Oh boy, we are excited to see this happening. Okay, let's dive in. Welcome to the world of Windows 11. Our HP and Windows expert, Mr. Aaron Berger, joins us live.
I mean, LAX, though, I appreciate what he's saying. I appreciate the support, but don't feel guilty that you, like, you guys know I don't do that. See, I don't go, oh, right, no, if I can't pay my mortgage next month, the people super chat, no, don't super chat. You have to send it to StreamLabs. I got to get groceries tomorrow. So, no, I get it, man, and I appreciate it, you know, but don't feel guilty about it. Just chill, relax. Watch me look at this man make these like these are the best laptops. I kind of know, like, I get it. So,
Aaron.
I mean, shit, someone donated $150, and people were like, dude, why would you do that? Because they find it entertaining to watch me play a game that I would never fucking play. I'm sure there's shit that I buy that many of you would think would be stupid. There's shit that you buy that I think would be stupid. You may not like the super chat or like it, but it's their money to do what they feel so to watch a middle-aged man play Kingdom Hearts on Monday, to them is enjoyable. It's your money. Do with it whatever the fuck the saying is.
And the moment has arrived. We've been waiting for this for months now. How excited are we?
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Guess who's back? Back again. Aaron Berger's back. He was like the OG Danny the Foot. Thank you for the pear or peach that also looks like buns.
Incredible night. It is genuinely an historic night here to be one of the first places in the country to launch Windows 11, to make it available to you, to tell you a little bit about it.
Windows 11 has been like the most non-eventful like OS launch I think ever. At least and I'm in this business, so I feel like if Windows 11 I feel like has been a fart in the wind. Hi, Rich. Sorry, Windows 11 on my gaming has been an absolute stable experience for me. I don't understand. It's been fine with me too, but that's it. It's just fine. It was kind of just feels like, at least for now, I'm sure like a year or two from now it'll be different, but it just feels like unnecessary right now. Have you seen Mike Rowe on QVC? Mike Rowe has some funny, interesting moments. He wasn't really a fan of the products. Mike Rowe, isn't that the guy who does like dirty jobs or something like that?
Windows 11 is a huge part of what we're going to talk about tonight, but we're not going to forget to talk about the computer itself. Because I tell you what, just the HP computer with Intel Pentium Gold processing inside the #1 processor company in the world.
What is Intel Pentium Gold? I have to look up Intel Pentium Gold. Because they are talking about this like that has like a 16-core Ryzen chip in there. Finally think I'm going to get a 5950X just because I want to pop out the old chip in there and put that in there. Yes, Sean, I know. Why do you think they donated $150? Because I'm going to suffer. Oh, I'm aware. Intel Pentium... It's gold. All right, here we go. Intel Pentium Gold. Yes. Oh, they know it's not my kind of game, Sean. That's what's going to make it. And I'm sure with the Disney shit, and I'll make sure that I'm, in a mood, it'll bring up some interesting stuff. Yeah, oh, it's a dual-core 4-thread chip. Who fucking cares? Okay. They're talking, but it's Intel. That's the thing. They're pushing the name. Yeah, Intel makes a lot of chips. They make that garbage, and then they also make the new 12900K, which is actually good. Just because it's the name, just like Samsung. And I understand, look, their job is to sell stuff, but I think like you could be a salesperson and still make a product appealing without being a fucking saccharine dick about it. You get what I'm saying? The only thing that Windows 11 has that Windows 10 does not have is native HDR support on Windows 10 was shit. It's still not great with Windows 11, but it's there. It's better.
With a high definition webcam, with a fingerprint sensor with one of the largest solid-state drives we've done and one of the largest amounts of RAMs we've done across the board, whether you're choosing it with or without Office.
I
with
mean,
the 1, 2, 3.
The pricing, from what I'm seeing on Amazon, actually seems good. Hate to say it, unless I'm missing. I mean, I did 1 minute worth of research, so, you know.
3 HP 123 service program where you get a full year of accidental damage protection.
I mean, look, if you're buying this for like a grandma or grandpa and they're like in their mid-60s and all they want to do is like check, I'm sure it's fine. It's actually probably arguably a little bit of overkill, even with that anemic chip, but turds. No, actually, I take that back. That's stupid. And it should be a minimum of 4 cores, even for basic computing in 2021. I don't care what the per core performance is.
If you drop your computer, it doesn't really matter because they'll replace it or repair it for you. HP Smart Friend. So if you have questions as you get into the new Windows 11 or you
Clutterbuns 2.0, if I take a dump on that computer, will they replace it for me? Because I have a turd brewing in my asshole.
you get into anything on your computer, you'll be protected and ready to go, and you have the best people to ask. And then, of course, 3 years of Find My Computer, so you can't lose your computer. Or somebody takes your computer, you'll know where it is.
Which I can, that is true. That can fucking happen. Holy shit, man. Got my iPad. Dude, and I blinked. I told you guys this before. I literally turned around, I blinked, turned back. My bag, it was literally that amount of time. I'm not exaggerating. And someone must have just went, they probably had it eyed up, and they just like, literally just went by like a fucking fart in the wind and took that casually, and no one saw it. And I always find it sketchy that hotel was at, and I don't even remember the name of it, so it's not like I'm pulling a Philip Burnell again and calling it out, because I don't remember it. They didn't have cameras. What fucking hotel in the front where people are getting like to be let off, and in the front office doesn't have cameras? Like, I've never heard of that. Especially that was 2018. It wasn't like it was, 2002. Grandma and Grandpa can just use Ubuntu at that point if they want to surf the web or check their email. They don't need Windows. Well, Patrick?
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Am I the only one that remembers when QVZ had a segment back in where they were trying to sell a GT? Yeah, we were into Windows 11 territory in 2009. I remember I had they're going back to 5000 series, but I had an AMD Radeon 5000, but this is back in 2010. It was because it was DirectX 11. It was like a entry-level mid-range card because that's all I could afford back then, but no one cares about this tech shit. It's so cool to hear other people debate. Honestly, this is the late 90s shit when games were cool. Well, now everything is just smart. It's kind of funny watching this, too, because, like, you could do this all on a smartphone. And most people, even to the demographic that they're selling to, most of them probably don't know that they could do 99% of this on a fucking smartphone.
It is. Mouse included, died to match mouse. Okay, let's do this. So
let's knock over all the shit.
As I said, we're going to talk about a lot of things. I'm going to ask our producer, Rocky, and our director to run that Windows 11 video again. Obviously, that is a place where we want to start. We want to introduce you. Windows 11 is so clean, it brings you closer to the things you love.
What does that mean? How does it bring me closer? Is Bill Gates going to press his nipples against my nipples?
Spread your cheeks.
I just had to hit a button. Like, what's going to happen? How does it get me closer? It's just a computing experience. Like, all right, they have a search bar in there. That's cool. And there's some things that are nice. Like, okay, what's the last? Because it keeps, like, the last things you did when you hit. So, like, if I want to go to that exact folder again, where I downloaded Randy Pitchford's porn for myself because she is a magician. Like that's, but like, what is transforming? What? It's just, I don't know. I had a friend who got robbed. Woman set him up by running to him, panicking about her baby number. He ran over and with her and got smacked in the head. Dude, people are fucking terrible, man. People are fucking vicious, dude. When people need money, they just don't give a fuck. Holy shit. Damn. And to bring someone over because they wanted to help because they think a kid's not breathing, that is fucking low. Like, what is something that's, they're thinking, what is something really that we could say to guarantee to bring someone? Fuck people, man. It brings you closer by getting Grandpa excited.
Whoa! You're getting Grandpa excited.
Brings you closer to the people.
I would say it's overpriced. I mean, it might just be overpriced from HP because the prices just seem similar on Amazon if the models kind of line up. So it might just be overpriced from HP because there's nothing that
the passions and the places and
the passions. What I'm gonna, now that I have this dual core HP, not even mid-range laptop, it's time to just let my passions out everywhere by watching porn. Do birds watch porn? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below.
power that you love. We are introducing to the U.S. tonight Windows 11 Connect, Create, Play. The Start menu has actually been moved to the middle. It's even easier to find.
Because it was... Oh, fuck, the Start menu's in the left corner. I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it. Fuck birds. I can't find it. Oh, birds. I can't find it. These birds. Where is it? I can't... Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's just as easy to find on the left as it is in the middle. Confirmed. Yeah, but Patrick, I could tell you, as I'm working with a lot of people that are older, they ain't going to want to fuck with Linux. Even with the easier builds, it's just not... No, I assure you.
You'll notice these rounded edges, just how clean and beautiful it is. So easy to find.
It's like finding the clit, someone said. It's like, come on. Oh, it's in the middle. It's so easy to find now, because I used to get lost for hours looking for the Windows fucking Start button. Oh, my God.
Find everything your settings.
I love birds. I love them.
Are ridiculous. As the kids would say these days, the themes are fire. They are.
If it was 2002, maybe.
Really, really hot. You'll love them.
Oh, these themes are hot. Oh, God, these themes are so hot, bird. Whew. Breaking a sweat thinking about these themes. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go into the song, bird. You're gonna let a big turd out of your bird hole. That is your bird goal, bird. Let out that turd. You are a bird. No eggs, just turds. Because you're a bird. Excuse me.
Snap, which has been around for a while, is new and improved. You know, so why Windows 11? Why a new Windows 11? Why go from Windows 10 to Windows 11? Because our...
Yeah, gee, Microsoft, why? You always said that Windows 10 was it. You were just going to, like, name it Windows and just update it. Like, there must have been probably in like the kernel of Windows 10, there was probably some antiquated code. They just were like, yeah, abort mission. We can't stick with this forever. It's too vulnerable, like these birds.
Our world has changed in extraordinary ways in the past 18 months. We use our computers entirely differently. We connect, we create, we play, we spend so much more time. For example, you're seeing the new widgets right there. Why are widgets important? Well, do you find that you go to your
They're not important.
phone a lot, your tiny little phone screen, to check little things, to check news, and to check the things that you like to see all the time? Now you don't have to. Now you have widgets on your computer that are...
Wait, are you saying everyone has gone from computers to smartphones? They should go back from smartphones to computers because there's widgets when you could just go to the fucking website and get a superior experience probably to most of those widgets? Oh, stop it, Clutterbuns.
Customizable, easy to find, easy to sort, built-in voice dictation. I'm going to show that off to you a little bit later. So easy to switch from...
Unrivaled gaming experience with DirectX 12 Ultimate. Didn't they say actually games are running slightly poorer when people upgraded to Windows 11? I think I saw that. But now you can only get DirectX 12 Ultimate if you're on Windows 12, gamers. Bill is going to buttfuck you if you do not go get Windows 11. I forgot. I thought I was going to say 12. Fuck. We can still hook up a USB to floppy drive adapter. It still works in Windows. Yeah, of course. That's a generic driver, man. Absolutely. And there are people that still need to get files off of floppy disks. Rich, I'm 21. Should I start dating older? We can't find any good women here near my age. Also, I don't know if the last chat went through. Sorry if I'm spamming. You're not fast spamming at all. Just, I don't know how much older, but like say you date someone who's like 41, it's just going to be about fucking. Like, it just practically, it's fine, man. Do it. I've done it. But it's just remember it can't be, because she's at a different point in her life than you're at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it goes from like 1 to 600 to 1 to 700 to 1 to 4. Like the viewership's all over the place. There's something wrong. But hey, man, just
spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Have fun. You're both adults. Get some titties or whatever. Bill Gates got Grandpa excited after seeing the Xbox prototype start and run in seconds. Oh yeah, he got a boner over that. He's like, wow, this is actually a good idea. I'm going to go masturbate after I ate a sandwich. And obviously, with how much of a horn dog he is, you know he's probably done. He's probably going out to his car after a stressful meeting and beat off. He is Bill beat off Gates. Why do I keep talking about Bill? Why, birds? I don't know.
From the things you love, Ultimate Gaming, this is big.
Pokemon cards shop at home. Gem Mint 10. Send me a link to it, Guru. There's a QVC video on YouTube from the 90s where they try to sell a Windows 95 computer with a printer. Ooh, maybe we'll watch that. Windows 95 QVC. Oh, yeah, let's do that, man. Windows 95 QVC, right? Oh, no. There's a whole thing of it. And he has a mustache. Holy shit. Oh, this is a brilliant idea. This is a brilliant idea. We have mustaches. The fuck? Oh, this is 1997 when everything was over the top.
So many of you are joining me in making sure.
Oh my God, I remember this guy. I remember this dude, man. He's probably old as fuck now if he's even still alive.
You complete your computer system. This absolutely completes it. Think of it. A scanner that allows you to scan in any photo, any document, and all the software.
Imagine they went to B-roll of him putting his balls in the scanner and just sitting there, the light shining up, and he's just like, oh. I think about these things.
Software you need to be able to fax that document, to be able to make copies of that document, to be able to change the text. There's optical character recognition software.
God, that was a thing that was so coveted. Yeah, man, I always wanted. I only got a scanner in like 2005. It was like a self-USB powered Canon scanner, and then by that time, the next time I needed, I just started scanning documents with my phone.
This is a major piece of technology, and this is
I wonder if it's even
debut
USB.
of the flatbed color scanner.
Oh, this is like sex. I'm gonna have to pee real quick, but this is like old tech porn. I love it. Oh, this was a brilliant idea. You need birds, Rational Skeptic. We're gonna go with the. Oh no! Why weren't you paying attention? I agree, Lyoko. I'm not a fan of the way that's why I'm a big fan of the Satisfy gaming grip. Does it use Thunderbolt 4? Yes, this uses Thunderbolt 4. I'm going to go empty my hole. Birds.
This is the Image Reader Elite, making its world debut on QVC. This is quite a value. A color flatbed scanner. Think of it. All your receipts can be scanned into here. And you can just call them up when it comes time to do your income taxes or your expenses, what have you. All of the letters you get, you don't have to retype them. You scan
And if you're on Windows 98, your computer will crash and you'll lose all that.
them in photos. Scan photos in. You can do photo enlargements with this. You can do photo manipulation, and it's powerful color. It's up to 4,800 DPI resolution. You can make calendars, 24-bit true color, access up to 16.7 million colors. Single pass scanning, it scans in a matter of seconds. It's Twain compliant, so it's going to work with virtually any system you have. Also, easy connection through your parallel port. That's right. This is a
Blue screen of death now isn't, but dude, when you got blue screens back in like 95 and 98, you're like, oh fuck, I'm probably gonna have to reinstall everything and lose a whole bunch of shit. It was scary, man. Like, installing a new device back then was like fucking Russian roulette. I feel like what happened between Bungie and Microsoft was that Bungie was minding their own business, and then Bill would burst, and if you don't get this game done, I swear to God, I will slap you with my cock. No pressure, though.
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone? Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
Rich, I found Switch grips made by Sky. I prefer it to set because you can still dock your Switch with them on. Just send them to me. I'll check them out. I'll check them out, Florida Chicken Man. Are you really a man of chicken in Florida?
Check it.
A parallel. This is not, I repeat, this is not a SCSI scanner where you have to add a board. It goes right into your parallel port with a pass-through, so your printer plugs right into it. It's Windows 3.1, Windows 95 compatible.
Oh, man, thank you. It's Windows 3.1.
It is the best buy of this day. The flatbed color scanner that is such a value at $229.47. Think of it. It's not only a scanner, it's a color.
I don't even know who the second person is. Carson City sucks.
Copier. It faxes. It allows you to manipulate photos. It makes photo enlargements. You can send photos on email. You can make your own web pages. There's so much you can do with a scanner. It truly does complete your computer system. It is E15.
This guy at least sounds so much more genuine than the other dude. Like, the other dude, man, he sounded like he was giving a speech at the UN. Why am I attacking my microphone with my chin? I don't even really have a chin. Maybe that's why I don't have a chin, because I beat the shit out of microphones. I work on a chicken farm in Florida. Yes, I know birds. Ask me your bird questions. No pressure, though. I almost knocked over my pineapple spindrift, Florida Chicken Man.
510 making its world debut, a must, an essential, a necessity. Over 100 ordered that quickly. This is going to be very, very popular. And we're
yeah, I remember seeing this dude all the time. He was GOAT, man. He sounded more official.
going to be demonstrating it on a very fast, very versatile computer. This is a Packard Bell Pentium 1.
Damn those prices. Ah, look at that thing. It looks like a cyborg about to come buttfuck me. Look at the computer. What is it resting on? It looks like R2-D2. No, a Packard Bell Pentium 166 MMX technology. I remember that. Bum, 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 bum. Bachorp, thank you for the super chat. But that was, dude, prices on computers. Now, obviously, it's QVC. I'm sure it was inflated a little bit. But, no, you don't get it, man. Computers were crazy expensive. Like that Pentium, I should go ask my dad. That Pentium 2 he got when I was a junior in high school, that was like close to $3,000 with everything. $3,000. $3,000. It's crazy.
166 MMX. It's a CPU. The monitor is offered separately. 166.
Yeah, that's just the fucking computer. Just the fucking computer. That is a car. That is like a 16-year-old's first car. Holy shit. But that's how it was, man.
MMX CPU, 32 megs of RAM, 3.2 gigabyte hard drive, 16x CD-ROM.
And because, you know, the thing that was even crazier, because the technology was making such leaps back then, you spent a lot more money, and you got a lot less value. Because the shelf life of computers, they aged like fucking milk back then. Because you were making such leaps between generations of processors and hardware that it was like fucking a doorstop in like 2 years and change. I mean, shit, now you have, how many people are still fucking gaming on like an i7 2600? You know? It's not the same now, but back then, so you spent a lot more money and you got a lot less value and time out of the product. Yeah, Patrick. And remember, Patrick, e-machines. They would never become obsolete. The most misleading marketing ever. Yeah, I'm gonna go run Dying Light 2 with ray tracing on that e-machine from 1998. It never goes obsolete. Now, what's funny is e-machines, I think they got bought by Gateway, and Gateway, whoever the fuck Gateway is now, I think they like were bought by, the name was bought by Walmart, and now they're reselling Gateway and name slap computers. It's probably run by Tommy Tellerico. But towards the end, Acer bought e-machines. Okay. Acer bought e-machines. And towards the end, they were actually okay, their desktops. I remember selling them at Circuit City. But it was just, there was no point to them by the end. They were just another computer. The thing with e-machines when they first came out was the price was subsidized. Like, hey, you could get this computer for $400. Our competitors are selling it for $1,600, but you'll have to sign up to AOL for 2 years or something like that. And the computers were built like absolute shit. Could fucking fart on them and bend the metal.
Drive, $1,938, and brand new to QVC. This is wild. This is a stereo TV that's also a computer monitor. Check out this thing from Toshiba. It's called a TIM, the Toshiba Integrated Multimedia Monitor, for $298.50 E16.
$300 for that thing. Toshiba, that's when people actually gave a shit about that name. So crazy seeing this. Oh my God. That is such a mid-90s monitor, dude. You would see that in Office. You would see... Wow.
412 from Toshiba. That's right, 20 inches. It's a video monitor. It's an RGB monitor for your computer. And it's a full stereo TV. And since this is the 4th anniversary of the computer shop, a lot of surprises along the way, including we have an expert from...
Ah, they have experts. The experts were still around back then. They're gonna have a young stud of a Bill Gates walk in and, hey Bill, hey Bill, thank you for, what are you doing out there while you were waiting? Oh, I was just masturbating in my car. No pressure though. I don't know, but send it to me because King of Weebs, because I want one. I want one. Yeah, dude, Patrick Flanagan, though, Baja, I think I answered all your super chats, but it is so true. The shelf life of computers back then was not as long as it was now because of the fact that there were such big leaps in technology. Like, you got left behind so quick and you spent so much more. The other reason you spent more, too, is because a lot of times the computers are manufactured in the States, and then they brought over a lot of the manufacturing overseas. So slave labor has made our electronics more affordable. Yeah. Humanity is fucking garbage. Let's continue.
The Image Reader Elite Company standing by. Fax us your questions. We have an expert standing by who will answer them. We will answer them right on the air. So if you have any questions about today's special value, the scanner, now hundreds have been ordered. 1-800-345-1131. Scanner questions, fax us. We have lots and lots.
I have questions. I'm calling that number right now. I have questions. I have a lot of questions. Hey, Rich, remember playing Nesticle? Yes! Dude, I remember on a floppy disk, speaking of floppy disks, and not floppy dicks, you fucking perverted bird, I had Nesticle and a ROM of the original Castlevania on a floppy disk in the library of my high school. I used to play Castlevania when I was in detention because I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, I am calling this number. I almost forgot what I was doing. And the thing is, the 1 1/4 inch or whatever, the 3.5 inch discs, they weren't floppy. The floppiness went away when the discs got smaller. Isn't that the other way around? I have questions. I have questions I need answered. Three and a quarter. They're not answering. I have scanner questions, and they're not. Well, fuck them, then. Let me see if I can click that link from... Oh, it's actually opening it. I want to see this tablet. All right, I'll check that out later. I got the link, though, man. It works. Thank you. They must have fixed something to make links work. So, Rational Skeptic, I remember vividly is my point after I went off on a fucking tangent.
To show you.
That is a lie. It is, granted, it may be 25 years later, but that they were no longer around to answer my scanner question. So I have a scanner question. Guess what, QVC? I'm fucked! You can't answer my questions. I'm fucked. It's over. That is porn music.
Join me in welcoming.
We are back from, and we have Porn Stash in the building. That's a fax machine number, is it? Ah. I can't find it. I'll just use that instead. God damn it.
Michael Downs. Michael, good to have you on the show. Steve, pleasure. Wait till you see what this can do. Michael, this is so much more than just a scanner. I mean, hook it up to your color printer. It's a color copier. It allows you to fax. It allows you to put photos on.
You could tickle my asshole with your mustache on our lunch break. Yeah, I think about things like that. It's not weird. It's fine. What is your problem? Shame on you.
Onto the internet, and all of this with all the software for $229.47.
That's correct. You can clean off your desk, all those little pieces of paper you have lying about. You can scan them all in. You can archive them and save them forever.
Bro, I had a VCR, and I remember, well, I had a hi-fi one, so it actually had CD quality audio. It was a Canon. But if you had a decent VCR, even if it wasn't hi-fi, it should have, well, probably, why am I even, it's just a shitty VCR, Rich. What's the big fucking deal? I mean, why does it sound like he's talking like... Because they finally made a good fucking phone. I gotta do a video on that still. And the iPhone 13 Pro, I will do it. That's happening after the knee-deep in the Wii U video, though, and that is happening. I don't care if I have to get rid of the birds to make the Wii U video happening. It is. I missed 2 fucking launch games. I had to order them last night. I was pissed. Thought I had them all. I don't.
Well, let's show you. Let's show you how easy. Talk about simplicity. By the way, if you set up a printer on your computer...
As a person... okay. Now here comes the bullshit. It's never easy, especially with parallel. It's never easy. drivers on Windows 3.1 or Windows 95, fuck off with that noise. It was always a pain in the ass. Always. Installing shit didn't start to become tolerable until, in my opinion, Windows XP. Mac, obviously, different story. But Windows XP was when it became barely tolerable. And even at that point, there would be certain times I used to have to dig into, like, the bowels of the internet. Go on, like, to the fucking dark web to find a driver for a USB device. Like, I would have to go to analsex.org to find a driver for, like, a USB thumb drive on Windows XP. Dude, that man's mustache is vicious. Matthew.
Michael, this is easier to set up than a
They had Tesla as a phone?
printer.
It is very much easier, yes.
It goes right into the parallel port with a pass-through for your printer, so it's not...
Yeah, dude, the Gary Busey, me too. It was actually like the voice dictation software, because that was actually a thing, and we were trying to install it on Windows 98 in high school so I could type reports. Type reports. Huh. Type reports with voice. It was actually a thing with and it crashed the whole fucking machine. My dad had to install Windows 98 from scratch. Like that, it was like you just knew when you bought hardware back then that there was that risk that you would nuke your entire operating system. Yeah, I don't miss those days. They could fucking fuck off. That's your dad's advice on this family-friendly stream. Yeah, XP, it got leaps better, but it, like now, honestly, virtually all devices, it's very rare that I have to go to the website and get like Windows just gets the drivers. Only for graphics cards, I'll go and get the AMD suite or the NVIDIA GeForce, whatever the fuck it's called, where it gets the drivers for you. Oh yeah, dictation's great. But back then it was like Dragon, naturally speaking. The software just fucked over the whole operating system. Yeah, Gary Busey, but that was always a thing, man.
SCSI, you don't have to put a board in, and boy, that's always a nightmare. No dip switches to mess with.
That's right. You don't have to open your computer at all.
That's true. Now, what we're going to show you is this photograph right here. I'm going to take this in, place it right down in the center of the scanner. This could be a photograph. This could be a document. All right? Show us what we're going to do here, Michael.
Well, the first thing we'll do is just scan that.
Move the I was actually, oh God, I'm stoned. I was actually going to try to slide where the price thing is. I was going to slide it out of the way so I could see the video. Holy shit.
This is how you normally approach it.
Good for you, Captain Star Chaser. That's awesome, man. Good for you.
Simply open the scanner,
right?
Scan it in, and once you've scanned it, there are all sorts of interesting projects you can do.
Look how quickly this scans, and you get so much software with this.
That is admittedly not bad for that time.
Software allows
trying to
you to
mimic
do
the baby's
major
face.
manipulation. The software allows you to do major
I probably just look like Phil Fapping,
manipulation to the photographs. You can make calendars and posters and what have you. Check this out. All right, there's the photo.
We can crop that.
Wow.
Actually, we've scanned a little.
He hasn't even done anything yet, though, admittedly. Like, we could crop it. Wow.
More than we really want. So we have.
Wow, you didn't even do the feature yet to demonstrate. Holy shit. I'm so excited for this feature that I'm envisioning in my mind. I see the future. I see the future, and I'm hard.
To do is crop that. You see the little scissors there.
That's wild.
And that's the result.
Look at this. I mean, it becomes your photo album too, Michael. I mean, you can scan all your photos in here, have them on your computer. There's even software that lets you play those photos that we'll be getting to. Yeah. Boy, this is wild. Now, once you've scanned the photo in, there's so many things you can do with this. What should we do with this one?
Well, let's try something that's very obvious. Let's try to enlarge this and make this into a poster.
So if people have a color printer, they can make a large, like a...
I have to do it for him, and I want to do it.
Oh, watch your balls. Oh.
Fuck! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just came to get something to eat. I've been in television. It's the best. Oh, hi, Dad. Long fart and DSP snort. Yes. That's DSP sniffing intro guy's fart. Yes, we can get it.
A wall-size poster with it?
That's correct.
Look at this.
As you can see right now, this will show up on 4 pages when you print it.
That's
so you
wild.
can make a poster.
Do you think GTA 5 or PS5 will launch with all the same bugs and glitches? Yes. And I will give you 3 washer bugs. And it will, because, dude, it's just... They're just uncapping it up to 60 FPS. I'm sure it'll have some minor graphical upgrades, but come on. He's one of them. I forget that guy's name. That's I'm sorry. The guy who showed up to this house naked. There's actually been a few guys, a couple guys. Then there's the one who came in with the cowboy hat and was shirtless with like nothing. And I forgot it. He's like my age, but he like aged like 70 years in 10 years. And I'm not saying I look like a young spring chicken, but he came in, he's like, oh, I look for a job for blacktop sealing. I'm like, dude, your fucking nipples are out. You're not looking for a job. Oh, my God. You ain't looking for a job wearing that fucking vest, bro. Come on.
Let us show you an example of that. It's right back here. Check this
You look like you're going to go line dancing and then get your cock sucked.
out. To make a poster, this is it.
Which is probably what he was hoping for with an underage kid because he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I'm going to do a story on it, but you know what the story is going to be? It's going to be the fact that no shit they're working on another Grand Theft Auto, of course. Donald Trump's spray-tanned ass cheeks are tremendously, tremendously wet. Tremendously big and tremendously wet. Just like Melania's vagina when she sees my massive, perfectly spray-tanned penis, which is larger than Marco Rubio says he is a piece of shit.
Look at that. That was made from that photo. As a matter of fact, let me just show you. When you think of the fun you're going to have with this, think of the use you're going to have. Think of the productivity it's going to add to your home office. Look at that. That you are now the Photoshop.
I got to say, for what was this, 97? That's definitely 97. Why would Windows 90? Oh, yeah, 95 would be the newest. It's not bad for the time.
You are now the
I mean, we were looking through a VCR tape of a recording, so maybe we're missing out on how much detail's missing, but it's still not bad.
And larger. You are now the printer, but that's...
Yeah, that baby is grown up. That baby is an adult, Carlos. Have a seat right over there.
Not all you can do. You can do so much more. Michael, let's do something else with it. Shall we?
Sure.
Michael's, what the fuck are you doing, Michael? Stop combing your mustache and get something done, son.
Let's take that same photo and let's try to make a calendar.
Imagine they were just like, he was just like this. They were showing him and he's just like, stop! What else can you do, Mike? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Out of that. What do you say?
Look at this. The software is already... Look how easy the software is to work, too.
Just press the calendar button. We've got lots of different templates for your calendar, different types and styles, already preset for you. All you have to do is just drop in a photo.
You could make gifts for people.
It's funny how this shit was so amazing back then, but now it's just like, ah.
Look at this. Look at that.
You can change the transparency. You can change the size. You can
It's actually fairly quick for...
manipulate all the objects.
Michael, this is so easy.
Yes, it is.
The phone line's fairly busy for this. It is our first ever
If it doesn't crash installing it.
scanner. Today's special value. Think of it. With all the software making its world debut, if you have a color printer, you know a color copier costs thousands of dollars. This takes the place of a color copier. It takes the place of a fax. It becomes your filing cabinet. Let's see what Patricia from California has to say about it. Patricia, hi.
This is when they actually took more calls. I noticed they don't take as many calls now.
You're live with
Probably because of things like this.
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
They're probably like, yeah, no more calls after that. The gorgeous model almost passed out.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I have been waiting for this scanner for a long time.
Isn't this something? Now, what are some of the reasons you've been waiting for it?
Well, because most of the scanners I've looked at, you have to take your computer in and let them put the chip in, and I didn't want to do that.
Those are called SCSI. Those are called SCSI. You got to put the board in, change dip switch settings, and you know.
Dipsit sweatings. He had to say dip switch settings, dip switch sweating, dip birds in oil, and fry them.
When you start changing dip switch settings, your
dip switch sweatings. He said it again. Dip switch sweatings. I love it.
You're just in for a nightmare. What are you going to do with your new scanner, Patricia?
Oh, everything. I have been waiting for a scanner because I collect parrots and I have a lot of pictures.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like to be able to make T-shirts and stuff out of it.
Stay tuned to this presentation, Patricia. This is going to be so exciting for you. You can do photo albums. You'll be able to do...
Mustache Man is nervous. Mustache Man he looks like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite, doesn't he? It's just like sandy hair. Don't be jealous that I've been shouting online with hot babes all day. Like, dude, wait, I was just sliding into their AOL Instant Messenger, duh. Fine.
Do T-shirts. Michael, what are some of the other things she'll be able to do?
All of the calendars that we saw, we can also repair photographs. You can. How many photographs do you have lying about that have red eye, that ruin the photos?
Patricia, any photos with red eye? This even has software that lets you
my dogs.
The photos. You're going to have more.
Oh, thank God you save your dogs, Patricia. I don't want red eye in their pictures. In the South Park QVC, there's a scene where a demented old lady gives her credit card. I am sure this is like probably delicious food for South Park. Oh, Jesus.
More fun and get more use out of this. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Thanks for being our first call on it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Bye-bye. All right. Now, you can also do business cards with this.
Business cards.
Photo business cards. If you have a home office.
Imagine. I want a calendar with every one of like 12 months of DSP's fat faces. He should sell that. He should sell that. He should sell it. I would sell it. If I got caught doing that, I would make a fat face calendar. And then for like Christmas, I would have one of my fat faces with like a Santa hat on. Ban anybody who says that I'm farting, I think is what you're saying.
This is a necessity, taking up very little room on your desk. It's 16 by 11 by 2 with a 2-year manufacturer's warranty. Check this out.
We've got lots of different templates for you.
Oh, this is when they showed the quantity ordered for the sense of urgency. Holy shit, that number is skyrocketing.
How cool is that?
Of course, you want to replace that photo with your own.
Don't get the 700. Do not get the 700.
And you can scan your own photo in. This
Holy
is a dynamite 2-hour show. I am so proud of the assemblage of products we have to show you. We have so many things that are going to go along with this scanner. We have a dynamite color printer. But like I said, if you have a color printer, you now have a color copier. imagine. Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of color.
I bet you these two crazy cats just put their balls on there and they just made scans of their sacks. I think I said that before. Why am I bringing that up? What's birds? Scan the sack. Scan the sack. Gee, I wonder why YouTube doesn't promote me.
Color copy right here. Photo business cards, and of course, you take them, hook them up to your color printer. There.
Oh, got the 700. Holy shit.
Print them out, cut them.
Oh,
ready to go.
This is out of control,
again,
man.
Very, very busy for this for $29.47. Let's go and talk with Gladys from Tennessee. Gladys, you're
GTA 6 comes out first.
live with Michael Downs at our first flatbed scanner. Today's special value.
Oh, good evening, Steve and
Good
Michael.
evening. Good evening.
I'm ordering it for my son.
Now, what makes it...
This guy, this blonde dude with the amazing mustache does not want to be here at all. This is like the on this day in 1997, dude was like, I want to be anywhere but here right now.
just the right thing for him tonight, Gladys?
Well, he's the computer whiz. I know how to...
He looks about as comfortable as I would look with a horse cock up my ass.
turn it on and off. That's about it. But he does...
Just clip that out and go to town. Yeah, diet. Oh, man.
Everything with the computer.
Oh, Gladys, he's going to be able to... Does he get on the internet a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Gladys is going to put her saggy grandma titties on there.
Oh, look at me, I'm Gladys. Do you want these old milkers?
Oh, man.
Yeah. He's going to be able to scan photos in and actually put them onto the internet. Gladys, he'll be able to build a web page for your entire family, put it on the internet with photos of the whole...
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Much more innocent time on the internet. Just put everything. Just scan your credit card and put it on there.
Whole family. A lot of families are doing that now all around the world. It's just lots of fun to share information and meet new folks.
Yes, I mean...
Oh, on set. I thought it said have a seat because we were talking about Chris Hansen before Carlos.
They do everything on the internet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, those little fucking shits are always on the computer. I saw them looking at these old titties on there. They were downloading pictures of titties. I was doing that in 97, so it is a thing. Yeah, just put your social security number up there. Just put your address. Just put your credit card. Just put everything, man. Just put your banking account information, your savings account number, just everything.
And plus, check this out, Gladys. This is a slideshow. You're going to be
Ah!
able to scan all of your photos. And how many times have you had a photo ruined? Scan a photo right into your computer. Once it's scanned in, the software that's in the computer is going to let you play the slides back, play the photos back in any order you want. Great for when he does presentations. He'll be able to create presentations like this with
the fuck?
his computer with photos of, could
Oh, so 90s. So fucking
be
90s.
friends, family. Great for
It makes sense. It's from
like
the 90s.
vacation photos.
Oh, yes, I mean, they got everything. I mean, it's amazing. And he's got the color.
Imagine they sent a picture of like the presenters, like Harry ass that comes up here and says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! That was a scan that was not supposed to be there." And then like his wife calls in, "Who are you sending that to? That wasn't to me." Your ass is next to me every night. Why do I need a picture? Who are you sending your ass to? Honey, we're trying to sell this. No, tell me. You're scanning your ass for other women to send through your AOL account. Who's seen that ass?
Color printer to go with it.
Then he had, Gladys, if you went and tried to buy a color copier today, and you got the best price in the world, even for the cheesiest one out there, it'd be a couple of $1,000. He now has a color copier. He can make color copies right at home. I mean, Gladys, could you imagine somebody who owns a restaurant being able to update their menus every day with a photo of their special for that day?
Yeah, well, he does a lot of...
Now it's like, where do people... It's so funny how times have changed. What are people doing right now? You know?
Work,
Now these are things we don't even think about. Oh, let me look up the menu on my phone. Let me do this on my phone. But back then, yeah, that was a big deal. So you got to look at it in that perspective too.
Work, just schedules and letters. And
he'll be able to make them come alive with this. Hey, thank you very much for the call. I am so glad we got a chance to talk.
Well, thank you. I've been with the company for 10 years.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Good night.
Good night.
Now, photos. You are now the Photoshop with this.
Do you see I'm on the fucking phone?
You get an 8x10 enlarge with the Photoshop. It's $10, $15. You can make it for the cost of, computer paper. Plus, Michael, if you get a bad photo,
you can adjust it.
Look at this. We want to show you something. We've got a photo here with blazing red eye. Show us how to fix it.
Yes. Earlier, we had...
God, red eye's not even a thing now with all the photo, like the machine learning in your fucking phone now.
The chance to fix this photo. We've fixed it already. As you can see, as we've mounted up on the board, there's the original photo that has very, very severe red eye. We've cleaned that up, and you can see the enlarged and the red eye corrected photo.
You can look at it. That's the enlargement. You can see the red eye.
Now, I was like, when was the last time you've seen a photo with red eye? Oh, I'm sure it's exaggerated. I'm sure, Logan.
Absolutely gone. Take it out of your photo. There's so much more you can do with this. Please, if you can use automated ordering at this point, we've got hundreds of people on the line. Already 1,100.
Yeah, because film cameras, they didn't do anything. They didn't have any post-processing. It just took a fucking picture.
Ordered. That, by the way, is over 25% of our entire quantity, and this is a 2-hour show. This, I knew with the hundreds of letters I got, hey, I'm getting one. I'm getting one. Many of our vice presidents here are getting one because this, making its world debut today, Michael, this is such a value to get this with all the software for $229.47. Let's see what Roy from Texas has to say. Hey, Roy.
Hey, come on, Roy, talk to us.
How you doing, Steve? Doing well. How about you and yours?
Doing real.
You'll probably just watch this segment because this is an hour. This will make gold for tomorrow.
Good.
Good. Roy, Michael brought us a real winner this time.
He sure has. I've been looking at flatbed skinners every time I go up to Tyler.
The 80s and 90s. Yeah, but you got to remember, they were fun because I was a kid, Wonder if I was my age now back then, how I would feel about the 80s. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. And they're just out of this world for price.
Aren't they, though? I was at a couple of computer shops earlier today, and I saw the same thing. And they came with really difficult software. You had to be like a computer expert. You saw how easy this software was to use.
Yes, sir.
Now,
yeah, on a working machine that was curated first. Let's keep it real.
What are you going to use your new scanner for, Roy?
Well, I was thinking about making up some of the billings for my business.
Oh, yeah.
And doing pictures and doing some calendars and different things like that.
Photo stationery. There's even software in here that'll let you do postcards.
That's correct. Greeting cards, invitation cards, business cards, photo frames, special occasion cards of all kinds.
Photo greeting cards, Michael. Boy, could you imagine going to one of your clients, taking a killer picture of their location?
Wait until you scan something, no matter what, because that's just how software was back then. And there was some kind of fatal operation or some error comes up mid-scan. I've done that before, Justin. Not tonight, because like I said, after this part of this segment, not the whole thing, we're going to end it. But yes, I will again.
And putting it on a card.
I have
say,
before.
Hey, it's nice doing business with you. Thanks so much. I mean, you're going to be doing lots of business with this and have a lot of fun with it, too.
Well, I sure will. I was just wondering, would you can touch up photos with this also?
Yes, you can.
Absolutely. We just talked about the red eye. You can also fix scratches.
Yeah, that's right. Can we show that?
We can actually show one we've done earlier.
Okay.
It's a very simple process.
We have an example. If you've got a photo that's got a bad scratch on it, like some old family pictures that are pretty beat up, whether they're color or black and white, right up here at the top of the board, we have two photos side by side of two little girls. You'll see them in just a second, Roy. Here we go. Check this out.
I bet
now,
you won't see it because it's...
See that little lady? She's got just a blast right across her face right there.
Yes, sir.
Now, pick the same photo. We move over that way. Look. It's gone. Here, let me move out of the way.
I have a picture of my father-in-law that's got a bad spot like that, and we went
It's also low res, too, but...
in to get it touched up, and the price is unreal, so we just walked out.
You're going to save so much. You can retouch all your own photos, and then, Roy, you can print them out. You're going to have a blast. Enjoy it. Thank you so much for being part of the show.
Well, I sure do thank you.
And remember, this one's parallel pass-through, so you just plug it into your parallel port, plug your printer in right behind it, you're ready to rock.
All right, well, you have a good one.
Hey, you have a great night, too. Thank you, Roy.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We have the best customers in the world.
The best.
Roy's probably one of the folks. I've gotten so many hundreds of emails over the last...
Best customers in the world. The customers that we are very selective about. Like, I'm sure there's people, your products fucking suck. Oh, wow, the phone disconnected. I'm sorry.
Here, emails and regular letters from folks saying, here it is. This is your new scanner. And you think of all the things you'll be able to do with this brand new scanner, all the things...
Can that man scan his mustache?
You can do. You even can fax photographs almost half our quantity at this point in time, closing in on half our quantity ordered. Please, if you're on the line, hang in there with all the software. And can we show them the information center? Show them how easy this is. And totally IBM compatible with Windows 3.1 and Windows 95. All the programs come on a CD-ROM. Programs come on a CD-ROM, so you're ready to rock.
All right, I'm going to end now because this is about 3 hours, and I got a bunch of shit I have to do. So regular chat, super chat. Appreciate all of you. I'm going to go get some sleep. I got to wake up, work on the Wii U video. I have to get some other stuff to my editor, too, and then I got to get news. So have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow with more whatever the fuck I'm going to do. But the birds will be here. It is nice for the time, Fender. You are correct.